Do you think Donald Glover and his brother Steven are going to do a good job directing the Lando series, or should we have let someone from Disney go ahead and keep taking the wheel on that? Let's dive into this. Welcome back to Claim Brandalorian, guys. I'm the Brandalorian, and thank you for tuning into this video. And what we're going to do today is discuss the Lando series that we are getting in approximately a year or two. So, of course, with the writer's strike, it kind of sucks because a lot of things are postponed now, and we're kind of waiting to see whenever that's over and get back to how shows and movies were before. But we're just going to talk about the idea of Childish Gambino, who is Donald Glover, and his brother Steven, and what they can do for the Lando series. I think it's going to be really good because these two worked together and did a phenomenal job on the TV series Atlanta. And I think transitioning the reality aspect drama of the show, bringing that into a galaxy far, far away and creating the Lando series is going to be a great thing for us Star Wars fans. And it's only going to add tremendous ideas and jobs to their resume. So me being a fan of Childish Gambino, I love his acting, I love his music, and I just think he's a phenomenal and very talented person. So I think it's going to be really good to have him back into Star Wars and portraying Lando once again. But I think it would be really cool if we got Billy D. Williams again to play Lando. Just like in the original trilogies, a big character, definitely had some minor roles, but then very major roles as well. You know, from getting Han Solo captured to rescuing Han Solo and what he does for Leia, bringing the resistance up from the ground. Just a great character. Very loved character. You know, he's charming, he's sly, he's also very sneaky, he's a scoundrel. So I think that's just a great character, and I love what Lando brings to us Star Wars fans. And you know, we love Lando in this house. It's even our cat's name, so of course we're going to rock with that. So yeah, I'm all for it. I think it's going to be great getting the Lando series that we've been waiting on. You know, Rangers of the New Republic, Rogue Squadron, A Droid Story. Those are all shows that we were supposed to get. Although we are now getting the Lando series, you know, next year or two. And we have an Acolyte, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi, we have Andor, and we're also about to get Ahsoka. Those were all shows that were promised to us and the ones we got. I know that there's a lot of good ideas. We know Luke and Lando have worked in the past right before the events of the sequel trilogy, and maybe we can kind of see what was going on. You know, there's a lot of Lando's character that hasn't even been revealed yet, and obviously what we've seen in Legends and in books, comics, we haven't seen too much of that live action. And we do know Lando has some parts in Rebels from the original trilogy to the sequel trilogy. And if I had one thing that I didn't want from the Lando show is maybe kind of not engage into the Mandoverse. You know, we're getting Ahsoka, we have the Mandalorian already, we have Book of Boba Fett and the Skeleton Crew, and this is all taking place in the Mandoverse. And I feel like with a lot of fans not liking, you know, oh, we're on Tatooine once again, Tatooine all the time, you know, let's get off of Tatooine. I think the Mandoverse is kind of the new thing that everyone's going to try to put their input into. And I mean, it's great. I love the Mandoverse, you know, 5 to 7 years after Return of the Jedi, you know, a very pivotal moment in the galaxy far, far away that we know. And I just think there's going to be too much if we add Lando into that era. But then again, it would be cool to see Din Djarin and Lando maybe conversating and talking. But at the same time, I want to see Lando around the times of the Clone Wars. I want to see Lando before A New Hope, like we've seen in Solo, a Star Wars movie. I want to see him between A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. I want to see all of the in-between and the stuff that we just haven't seen of Lando yet. But with Childish Gambino already playing Lando in Solo, he already has an idea of what the character is. And we do know that Childish Gambino has said that he loved playing the role. He loves being in Star Wars. And especially with Solo getting the hate it had, this is going to be great to kind of get some redemption. And you know me, if you've seen my videos before, you know I'm all about the redemption stage in Star Wars. You know, we have characters like Rey, we have characters Ahmad Best playing Kelleran Beck and Jar Jar, and I feel like a lot of these characters are going to get their redemption. A lot of fans don't like Disney Star Wars, and I understand. You know, I'm a huge fan of what George has left on the table for us, but I think Dave Filoni, and if he can definitely hit a huge home run with this Ahsoka series, I have no doubt in my mind that Dave Filoni can forever carry on Star Wars with some of George's ideas. You know, Dave Filoni is George's Padawan, as we see. This can definitely give Solo a good redemption and just a little more backstory. We get to see where Lando comes from. We get to see how pivotal Lando is, you know, in the original trilogy. And definitely with a lot of people not liking Solo, it was a rushed project, but it did pop out with some of the sequel movies, and they were just two back-to-back with releasing. Let me know in the comments below, what do you expect from the Lando series? Do you think Childish Gambino, Donald Glover, and his brother Steven are going to do a great job? Or should someone from Disney kind of step up and take it back? As always, if you like the video, go ahead and drop a like. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Let me know what your thoughts are. Just let me know in the comments. That's what we do around here. So with that being said, thank you for watching. Have a good day. Have a good rest of your week. Brandalorian, I'm out.